Hey guys, welcome back. This is the third part of our complete car rigging series. I hope you guys are finding it easy to follow along, and I'm trying to make it as simple as possible so it easy to follow for anyone who just started with the Maya. All right. So I will give quickly recap what we have done, what we have achieved yet. So in the first part we have cleaned up our models, and in the second part we have done the joint placements where we need a part to be moving. So this includes our tire and all the tires and some back view mirror and the front seats, some lights and the front which is going to be moving, and maybe you are following this series with some another car model, so there's supposed to be have the front hood controller with you, so you can also place a joint over here where the it should be the hinge should be here or somewhere here. You can find the between a line of these two hinges, and from there you can place your joints or controllers over there and do a constraint or a skin on the front hood. And same thing, I'm guessing you if you do the some modern car, then you will also we have the back of the car. Same thing you can do with the back also. So here in this case we don't have either of it, and the front is also strapped, so we are not going to create control of those. All right, so before starting proceeding on this part, those who are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share it. And yeah, and for that, what you gonna need with you complete download some car, the 3D car, and try to follow the same thing which I'm doing over here in your own copy of Maya with a 3D car model. All right, so let's start creating controls for each of these joints now. So yeah, so what we're gonna do, I am going to use mostly this nerve curve. So go for create nerve primitives and go for the controllers. So again and again I have to create is this, so it's better like press Control Shift and left mouse button, click it over here, and there you're gonna see there's a create circle icon appear there. So you just by one click you can click it and it will be on your scene. So yes, I'm going to start with creating one controller. So this is another circle. So let's start creating the controller with, I guess, tire would be fine. So let's find out its axis. Okay, the x-axis is fine. All right, so just to make the same naming how we have the joint over here, copy this name and make this controller, Control V, and this is front left wire instead of joint. This is a controller, so just put CTRL, or you can put CTL is fine. So yes, naming convention fine. I always say please name it as you create it. So yeah, so press Control G at the grid itself, copy this name, paste over here, Control V, and then press G R P. So because this is a control group. All right, so same thing, we're gonna duplicate this for 1 2 3 4 4 times. So we will be having our 4 of these controller for 4 tires. So Control D D D. All right, so now we're gonna fix the naming for those. This is going to be front right group, and this is also going to be front right, and then this is going to be back left, so B L, and same thing B and left. So delete the last one, control duplicate it, Control D is for duplication. This is going to be back right as a BR. All right, so all the controllers are created for the tire, so let's just snap it. So first take the group, select the joint in the second place, then press this match transformation on selection. So those who don't know how I've created this what this icon is. So go for modify mass transformations and click on the mass translation. This is the by default setting. This is the same thing doing over here, so that's what the button is doing for us. So just click it and you see our controller is now placed, the controller group is now placed on the joint. So yes, so let's do the same thing. Oh, this is the front right. No, this is not what we wanted. We wanted the front left to follow. Just okay, sorry. First select the group and then this, press G and it should be here. So let's just do the same thing with other one. Press this, select first this, second select this, press G. So same manner I'm gonna do the back tire too. I'm pressing G to repeat command and press G. So all of the four controllers are now snapped. So what thing is left behind is their controller shapes. So now these all shapes are in the flat, but we don't want it. We want it as a uh, in the y-axis. It should be like pointing the vertical manner. So select all, press F7. Everything will be on the edit mode. Select all, then press E for the rotation. Then you see it, right now the rotation is from center. The control shift, go for object mode and try now. Then go for component mode, and as you can see, we have this kind of controllers, so they are now controlled from their own axis. So yeah, so this is one way you can do it, and if you want to do this one by one, it's totally fine. So press, go for the object mode, press G, snap it 90°. Oh, sorry. Yeah, press up. All right. So our four controllers are now all standing in the 90°. So now go to the front and we're gonna place it outside of it. Is just remember I have just selected its shape, not the controller pivot is moving, only the shape is moving over there. All right, so now this is there, and yeah, so this controller we gonna need so joints, remove the joint from the scene. Now drag select, it will be good. Now give an approximation, it should be over here, and as you can see, this is something like this. This is totally fine. This is not going to bother us at all. So now the thing is, what remain is like we're gonna scale this and make this controller look as pretty as possible. This totally depend on you. Go on the side view and check how does it look. Let it make it a little large, try to match. All right, all our controllers are now done, so why not let's color this at the same time. And as I can see, we have some kind of history on it. Clean the history, edit, delete by type history. All the history is gone now. Cool. So when we select our controller, you notice like our the pivot is already snapped, already maintain its position, because I was just playing with this as control vertices, which is just in vertex mode. So make sure do that. Do not select that and pull it like that. So its pivot will be also moved. So beware of that. All right. So our controllers are done. So let's just do some coloring for it. I like the controller should be in red color. Let's select the controller, go for this attribute editor, go in the shape, and you can go for object display, then go for drawing overrides, and here you can enable overrides, and now the slider will open so you can color it. So yes, I'm gonna choose the red color for all the tires. Same thing. Or the car is already in red color. Why not change some different color? Because the red color is matching with the car. Select some color, like green. Cool. Yep, put it green. Where was that? Mm, 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 mm. Here. Cool. Mm. And the same thing I'm gonna do. Remember, I'm doing in the shape, not in the main transform node. All right, all the 4 tire controllers are now ready. Close this up. Yeah, so now what remained is create control for these 2 joints actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just create, why not just duplicate this one of this group. Control D. Front left, what was the name of this? Lamp. Copy this. Paste. Instead of joint, just ctrl underscore grp. Great. Copy this. Paste over here and remove it. This is control. Now duplicate. Same thing. Make it front right. Sorry. Go. Front right. Control lamp. Alright, remove this. Now just snap it over here. This one. Select this one. Sorry, this one. Then this one. Match transformation. Oh. All right, so let's just create the fresh one because those controller shapes we already like their this pivots is already changed, so why not make it new one. Control G, and what we have copied already over here, group, that's fine. Paste and make it control, then control D, front right, remove this, and this is front right control. That's good. And clean this up. Edit tail bar type. Wait a minute, we can also make the shortcut for this. Control shift over here and the history is here. All right, it's now cleaned up. It's good. So now select this group, select this one, match transformation, select this one and this one, match transformation. So yes, and what we're gonna need is one more because the center part also we need to transform and rotate from the center. All right, so why not duplicate this? Control D, take this, match transformations. Let's start rename. Oh, again is opposite selection. Yeah, so this one, and we're gonna duplicate this, put it over there. Right. All right, yeah, so this one is duplicated. Why not select this one in front right and match trans again. All right, so yes, this is also placed. Now let's fix the name of it. What is that? Lamp center. Why not reuse search and replace? Select all, modify, search and replace, go for lamp, come here, mp lamp, and I guess center, CENT. Oh, I have copied the name, center. Go for the selected one and apply. So lamp become the lamp center. Remove the extra one and you check it's a lamp center. It's a front right lamp center control group is fine. Make it's so let's first make the shape change so we can recognize what is what. So what we are going to do, why not isolate this lamp, select these two controllers. Now we can select both one, press F7, go to edit mode, and we can do snap 90°. Cool. Go up and we can pull it out over here. Now we can do the scaling. Nope, it's not centered. Move up, why not go the front view, and let's look from here the perspective. All right, this looks good. This should be little right. Yeah. So now these center controllers are done. Change its color. It's so it's will be easily recognizable. There's a controller over there. So change over here. I thought we need it yellow. Yeah, yellow is more vibrant over here. So yeah. All right. So these two controllers are now done. So now these two controls we need, which is going to be the center of this. Again, why not copy this, isolate this. What step we should be doing over here, because this is the center part of it. So so let's we can do one thing. Press F7, J, 90°, rotate this. Also same thing we're gonna do over here, and since it is rotating from here, come over here and scale it down something like this. So this is recognizable that it should be rotating something like this. Same thing we're gonna do over here, F7, and now place it over here and just eyeball it, or we can go to the side view, go for the X-ray mode, and now you can see there is a controller over there. So scale down, and for aesthetic purpose try to match down the right to left. And yes, there are lots of script available in the market where you can just mirror the shapes, or you can make some you can get some pre-made shapes like arrow and everything over in the market. So here we are try to avoid those scripts, so that's why I'm not creating any script of those. All right, so this one we're gonna color it, uh, give some blue, vibrant blue, or whatever you want to call. All right, so now the shapes are ready. So it's a good time we can save this file. Press Ctrl S and the rig will be saved. And yes, so these all controllers are done for these the front part. Now it's remained is on the top. There's a mirror, there's a steering, there's a front windshield. So let's start with the mirror. Go on the top, close this. On the mirror, come over here, control this, Control G, and this is just copy the name. Why we need to type again, and this is CTRL underscore GRP, Control A, Control C, paste over here, and this is just a control. All right, so now this is going to be snapped over here, so match its translation. So I want this to be a square shape. So what we're gonna do, go for, I did not remove its history, so we can modify its history. So go for cubic to linear. So instead of it is round, it should be the hard shapes, hard lines over there. So and also we're gonna make it a four-sided. The section is 4, so now it's a diamond shape. Why not we can rotate it in some it look like it can rotate in 45-degree, so it will be fine. Go to the top view so we can have a proper view. Rotate this proper 90-degree, and yeah, on the top view we can take a leverage of it. Select over here, go for the object mode, select. Now we can scale it, and we have a decent control shapes for our front windshield. Come on the top over here, and it says rotated. Let's why not rotate this too. Check this. Yep, this looks fine for me. Cool. So why not give this a color? So let's make this a yellow color. Yeah. So the color is done for windshield, and yeah. All right. So now what we have left with is our steering, then our back view mirror, and also at the end we're going to create the global controller and the body controller for it. So let's start with our back view mirror. So same way, either we can duplicate this, or let's just create one more. This one, Control G, group it, and just check, do we have any? Yes, we have it. And then so delete the history and just rename it. So this one is front left mirror. So just naming front left mirror, CTRL underscore GRP, control copy. Yeah, so this control is ready. So let's just snap this over here on the joint. Cool. And what we're gonna do is let's just, we can keep, we will remove this history for sure. And what we're gonna do is F7, small it, give a quick shape over here, G, all right, so let's just do some shape changes. Cool. So I guess this is enough. Cool. Or we can put this more closer. Cool. So our back view mirror is also done. The controller, I mean to say, the controller is also done. Let's color this too. Why I'm doing at the same time the coloring, because so that we don't have a pressure at the end and do one by one and checking, maybe we forget something. So it's better while you are creating it, just start doing that time. And also it depends how you work. So if you like to do at the end, totally good, or you can do it as I'm doing while creating it. So now we need our steering control. Cool. Same thing, Control G, snap this over here, and now we have, okay, so here we have some changes because this is only matching translations, not the rotations. No rotation over here, so why not just uh, do the rotation too. Select this, go for modify mass transformation and go for match all transformations, so we can also have its rotation on the top of this group. So remember, we are doing the group. Cool. So just now quickly rename this steering joint, copy, paste over here, steering joint grp underscore. Okay, ctrl underscore joint, remove this and do the naming for this too. And yes, this is we can remove the history. And now this right now this is like this. Select, go over here. Now it should be pointing out the steering axis. All right, pull it out so more visible to the animator. Cool. And yes, so do the color as you like. I like here to do the yellow color because this is already lots of red color floating around. I love to do the yellow color, so I like it. Cool. So yes, this is how we're going to create all the controllers, and obviously you will have some extra part bit of it. You can follow the same method how I have doing this. So yes, so this is working fine. Steering control group, this is like good. And don't forget to save our project, Control S. I saved it. And make sure time to time you also save your project before it crashes or some error happened. Yeah, it's better to save occasionally. Not occasionally, just regularly. All right, so let's create some custom control for our the this thing. What the global controller? Cool. So now what we gonna do is we need only I think no, we don't need anything. We can just hide everything. Press Ctrl H, it should be gone. And let's just create one of I'm gonna show you how we can create a custom shape. So we are now done with the creating nerve circles and reshaping it. Why not do some arrow shape by ourselves? Obviously not, we are not going to use some external plugin, so let's just start from here. So go for curve surface over here and then go for the third option, EP curve tool, single click it and this will be activate. Double click over here and here you can see you can go for, I guess, linear, right? All right, linear, we're gonna go for linear. So what happened linear, if you go and you can see we have a straight linear lines as it said. If you we go for the cubical and then you say this is we are getting the curve line. So the shape we are going to make is an arrow shape, so we definitely not going to need a curve line, so just go for linear. Cool. Now start creating it. So press X so we can snap it over on the grid. X, this, snap it, and then come over here, snap it, snap it. All right, so why not snap this? I guess we gonna need to adjust more shape. Cool, snap it over here. Why not come over here? Snap it, snap it. So let's just no, this one. Snap it, snap it. All right, we can see some irregularities in the shape. No worries, we're gonna change that too. Cool. So how we snap this shape over here, and cool. So press W and we can modify the shape. This vertex should be over here. Select this vertex, press V, and yeah, do like this. Select this all, press D, V should be somewhere here. Then go for X, then remove one more. And this is 1 2 1 2 3. This is 3, so let's just pull it. All right, this is a little bit much. Why not? Press X, remove this, press X, do this, and now press X. 1 2 blocks, 1 2 blocks, 1 2 1 2. All right, somehow it looked like we achieved our shape. This is the shape I was gonna draw. So now we have our global controller in the shape of 4-dimensional arrow. This is how we create our custom controller. This is one of the way for sure. So let's rename it global CTRL, and same thing, Control G, global control, and G RP. Cool. So now our global control is done. All right, so now we can unhide everything, press Control H, and we can reshape this now. We can scale the shape. Cool. Now our global control is also done. Let's as usual, we're gonna color this, go for the dark blue. It look good. Now the last controller is left is our body controller. Cool. So body controller, let's go for some circle again, I guess. Yeah, go for the circle again and check what the shape we're gonna need. We not going to need a circular shape, definitely go for the linear. Yeah, and it's a body shape, so go for diamond shape, I guess. I guess this will be fine. Cool. So this should be body CTL, Control A, Control G underscore GRP. Sorry, body control group. Cool. So now, for the sake of sanity, we're gonna again clean the history of each and every controllers. So now our control is done. First we will snap it over here, select this one, select the body controller. uh, just for the translations, now the controller is over here. Copy this, go for its edit mode, scale this, by the way. Cool. Or we can just pull it up. Yeah, so now this is our body control. So just color quickly, whatever, make it yellow, green, or this color. Cool. So all of our controllers is done now. So the second step, what after creating the control, what we're gonna do is we will check our hierarchy, which controller should be parent towards which controller. So body controller should be going under this global controller. Go inside it, press parent, and I guess front. All of the tire controller. Uh, we can group this because let's put it ty tire ctrl underscore grp, make it at the one group, tire control group, and this will go to the we can put it in the body or we can put it here. Just this is a part of the global control because the body will move but the tire will stay on the ground, so the tire should not be the part of the body control. Okay, the body will be independently moving and the tire should be independently moving. So now all of the other controllers, steering, including the steering, including the headlight, everything, it look like it should go to the body controller. Press under P and it should be under there. All right, now let's start with our constraining part, and in this part we're gonna do the connection between the joints and the controller first. Then we're gonna do the second connection will be joints and the mesh. So this is we are heavily following constraining, not the skinning. So as much as possible we can constrain it, we will constrain it. So yeah, so let's go start it first. So let's start with the parent constraint, and we will be hiding our geometry, because right now we just going to do our constraining with the controller to the joints. All right, so we're gonna use constraint all the time, so why not make it shortcut over here? So go for constraint, press Control Shift, then left mouse button click, and one parent constraint icon will appear here. Cool. So let's start with this, and the controller, select the controller, select the joints, same thing, select the controller, select the joints, parent constraint. This one is on the top, and the second one is this. All right, this one is done. I guess this one is the front right controller, parent constraint. And now this is a body. Let's select the body, parent constraint, and this one to this parent constraint, and this one is a windshield, parent constraint. This one is steering, parent constraint, back view mirror, back right tire, back left tire. So yeah, I guess we have done with all the constraining from controllers to joint. Let's just quickly move and check how we are doing so far. Okay, movement is fine. What about the rotation? Is fine because it's not giving any weird kind of rotation, but let's scale it. Cool. The scaling is also working fine. Since we have not done any scaling over here, but somehow it's working. Cool. So parent constraint is working fine right now. So now the second step, the next step, what we are going to do, we are going to constrain this joint to our respective mesh. So we don't need now controller. Let's hide the controller. Drag select both, press Ctrl H. So the hidden will be unhide and unhide will be hidden. So visibility will be hidden, visible group will be hidden. So yeah, so it will do the alternative thing. So we need right now our geometry and the joints. So let's start with one by one again. So let's start with the tire first. Go for the tire, front left, parent constraint, and this one was a front right, parent constraint. This is back left, and this is back. Oh, sorry, I have not selected back right. Yeah, back right is done. Now select this, and there's a body group. Select this. All right, and body is also done. Let's go for the mirror constraint. Go for windshield. Okay, windshield have multiple parts, so we need its group to like this. We need its group. Select joint and parent constraint, and as we are going to see, okay, now this one, select the steering is also done. This three of the joints are on the top of over this. Now that, all right, I think we are now done with the connecting our joints with our mesh. So yeah, so we can also skin it, but here we are not skinning it. Now let's get back our controllers. So let's just test it out first. So we definitely going to need the constraint over the group. Why not constraint? Go for the scale constraint, add it. Let's check. This is a part of debugging, so maybe it will be following some time, maybe it will be not following some time. So, and the same thing, joint group, and the joint group should also be giving parent constraint. Let's just try it out. This one, root, the body, or let's go for the body and check for the body, go for the constraint, go for the scale constraint. So this is a part of debugging, by the way. So your scaling, if it is work, it's fine, or you need to find like how it should work or it should not be working. So as we can see, everything is working fine, but our tires are not working fine because we have done parent and scaling constraint in the body, but the tire group does not have any kind of a scaling on top of it. So either we can do the scale, we can give the scale on the top of this group, or we can put individual scaling. As see, the scaling is not connected over here. So why waste 4 of the scale constraint? Just put one scale constraint over here on the top of it. So let's first get back this to its default 1 and put the body. So body is scaling, body can give the scaling, or we can use the controller over here too. So go on the group constraint, put a scale constraint. Let's test it out. All right. So this is all working fine now. So let's just move this. Great. How about the body controller? Let's test the body controller. Okay, body movement will be very less. So don't go for exaggeration. This will be like very minute, something like this or something like this. So we can also restrict its rotation. So we can do that too. And let's just check the controller rotation is working. Oops, just one axis is fine. And if you come over here and check, so this should be like rotating from this axis. Same thing we have done with this controller too. Let's check first the X. Yep, it's working. Remove the rotation, go on this y-axis. Cool, it's also working. And same thing, you can check with the last controller. So yes, as a rigger, you have to check each and every controllers, is it working or not, because if it is going to flag by the animation department, then definitely they are not be a happy people. Okay, so we can check, we have some rotation over here, why not? Let's rotate. Okay, windshield is working fine. Okay, we have missed something over here. So go over here, select over here, press F. So we can see we have two of the mess. So why not group it and delete this parent constraint over here. So this is mirror group. Why not rename this front left mirror, or we can just make front left mirror geo group. Now we can constrain this joint to over here, like the parent constraint, and yeah, so this should do the work. This is the front tire control. Oh, we have done not good over here. Why not front right? What is happening? Okay, this controller front left mirror is not moving. So let's debug this, find what happened over here. Parent constraint front right tire. So we have done the wrong constraint. We need to do the correct. Sorry, my bad. Cool. So yeah, this is also now functioning well. Up, this is going to rotate only on one axis. So yeah, and the steering. All right, so now everything is working fine. Now we can save this project. Go to save. So yes, so now we are done with our connections over everything. We can now quickly group everything, and we can make a proper setup. Press hide this joints, and this is control model group. Should be over here. Control group, joint group. Fine. Make it control G top, and make this car rig underscore GRP car rig group. So yes, so now we are done with our basic car rigging setup. So this is all now working fine. All everything is rotating wherever you place, and this is going to fine. And also you can work with this is basic functionality. So yes, so our basic car rigging is done now. So yeah, so in this session, this is it. So but don't worry, I'm gonna upgrade this. So we will in the next session we will be adding our auto rotation option. So while we are just like moving it forward, this tire will auto rotate. And yes, we're gonna also add some attribute on each of these controllers, so you can toggle the auto rotation function will be on and off. Yeah, so we are going to include in our bonus session, which is our up next video. So yes, and for now this is you are complete done with this. You can use this car rigging in your scene anywhere. This is ready to use now. All right, so tell me how you liking this session till now. If you like this, please gives a thumbs up, and also let's share and subscribe. Don't forget that. Yes, so now this is it for this session. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.